Welcome everybody to the CGF and Beaver Show, the racing edition, brought to you by Betezy.com.au. He's Beaver and I'm CGF.
How could you forget my name?
When I went like that, I got blinded.
I knew that was coming.
Seriously, you got to get the makeup, because I went like that and I was like, oh shit,
Blokes that look like me don't need makeup, mate.
Last week, ever so close. 6 bets, 3 seconds, 1/3 and 1 winner.
Not bad.
And our best bet ran second.
Yeah.
So we're knocking on the door.
The same one.
There was some value there, though. There were some of them were each way bets. They weren't too bad.
Yep.
We're going to look at some races at Caulfield and at Rose Hill. We get right into the pointy end now. We're starting to see some serious racehorses coming back.
It's good, eh?
The Memsie Stakes is chock-a-block, full of class and talent. But we're going to start with race 4, the HDF McNeil Stakes over 1,200 metres, which sees the return of the Blue Diamond winner, Miracles of Life. What do you like, Bev?
CGF, I like Miracles of Life.
There's a surprise.
Mate, this horse is a machine. It's a very good horse, this one, CGF, and I think it's going to be hard to beat again. First up on the weekend, $2.65, round about the right odds. There's 1 or 2 chances in there that can knock it off, but I really like this horse and I think it'll be hard to beat. It's got great form at Caulfield, loves the track. I think it'll be winning.
I'm going to go with number 2, Fast and Rocking. Should have won last start, should have beaten my bet, Safeguard. On the basis that it's had 1 run, drawn 5, David Hayes, Brett Preble, best pilot on the day.
Yep.
Miracles Life, good horse, but I don't know. I'm going to back against it. Prince Harada will be charging home at the end.
Yep.
It's only going to have probably 2 or 3 starts before it runs in the Caulfield Guineas. So there's some pretty useful horses running around in there, but I will stick with Fast and Rocking plus the odds.
Yep. It was a good run last start, CGF, but I don't think the quality of the field is as good as this one.
Right, we'll see. We will see. Brings us to race 6, the shark.com.au stakes for 135 grand, Group 3. And it's a useful field.
Yeah, some good horses in this.
I'm going with number 9, Jolie Bay.
Yep.
The Michael Wayne John Hawkes and Glenn Boss to steer. I think this is a fairly useful animal. You get about $4.40 and that's my bet.
Yeah, it is a useful animal, CGF. I'm a little bit worried about the wide draw for Jolie Bay, 10 at Caulfield. So it's probably going to have to go back. I'm going to go for Sama Ready. I think it's the best horse in the race, and if it's anywhere near its peak, it's going to be the horse to beat. It's got the perfect draw in 4, should be right on, camped on the pace, and given a split in the straight, wins.
Yeah, look, I looked at it long and hard and nearly came up with it. Just not sure. I don't know what it was, but it's going to be there or thereabouts.
Yeah.
There's some, again, some classy races.
Yeah, the top weight's not without a chance. Neeson, it was a good run first up.
Absolutely.
And undeniably, it goes well fresh.
Yeah, it's interesting. Neeson's got a better record second up.
Yeah.
I think it's won 4 of its 5 starts second up. And it's interesting they've taken him down there.
Yeah, that's what I thought was interesting.
Yeah, so they didn't take him down there for the float ride. Brings us to race 8, the New Zealand Aotearoa Bloodstock Memsie Stakes over 1,400 metres, Group 1, 350,000. And this is littered with class. Melbourne Cup winner Green Moon, Happy Trails, Fiente, second effort. It's a done deal, super cool. The Guineas winner Thurlax.
Yep.
The New Zealand Oaks winner Silent Achiever, and a fairly useful animal at the bottom called Atlantic Jewel.
Yeah.
Who is, well, class animal.
Class animals.
Obviously had her issues.
Had her issues, but apparently is trolling the house down, which is a good sign.
Look, if you're happy to take $1.90, and I think you and me are both happy to take $1.90.
Well, I think you'll probably get a little bit better than that on the day. I think you'll get better than even money. So I think that's probably one of the horses that you will get a little bit. I think there'll be a bit of money for It's a Done Deal. Again, it's going very well. Be interesting to see how it performs. So there's plenty of chances in the race, but Atlantic Jewel looks to be just the horse to beat.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I like It's a Done Deal, but I just think it's a little bit short. And, you know, she's a class animal. Absolute class animal. Had she been racing in a different era than Black Caviar, she probably would have got bigger reps than she's got.
Yep.
But there's a few horses that could say the same thing. That brings us to Rose Hill, and race 6 we're looking at is the New South Wales Run to the Roses, which is a prelim to the Golden Rose, $1 million race. And there's some fairly useful animals running around in here. What do you like, Beaver?
I like Sidestep, CGF. I think Sidestep's probably should have won last start. It was chopped out at
Butchered.
Butchered. Yeah, McAvoy, it worries me again.
No, Berry was on him.
Was it Berry?
Tommy Berry was on him, and he went down the inside of Windjammer when he could have about 15 times gone down the outside.
I was actually surprised the protest didn't get upheld.
I was sitting in a pub with Tanil, who will mention my young lady from Newcastle, going absolutely berserk. Because Windjammer came on him twice. He had to come down the outside.
Yeah.
Anyway, he didn't, and the rest is history. But I'm with you, Sidestep. I can back up. You know, there's a couple horses here. Zoo Star's a worry. Criterion's a class animal.
Yep.
And dare I say, bloody Windjammer's not the roughest one out of them all either.
Well, the bookie boys at Betezy of laying Zoo Star, they reckon lay bet at Betezy, only corporate the lay bets CGF, so they reckon that's the lay bet option in this race. I reckon a knockout chance, Napa Sheeny down the bottom. It won by about 5 to 6 lengths at its first start, and the horse that beat come out and won well yesterday at a midweek event, but it's not without a chance as well.
Yeah, Long Road Colt. See, I know before.
Yep, you've been studying, that's good, mate.
Yeah. Read the paper once in a while.
Yep.
Yeah.
About time. Got nothing else to do.
Please.
You have your pensioner dinner at 5:30. What are you going to do from 6 onwards?
Say, that's bloody rich coming from the bald-headed git.
No.
Anyway,
what it is, mate.
What else have you got for us?
What else have I got for you this weekend? Good question, CGF. I've got Prince Cherie, race 3 at Rose Hill. If it starts in that, it's also listed to run in Melbourne and a later race in Sydney. I think it's a chance in whichever race it runs in, but I think it'll run in the 3rd race. I like race 7 at Rose Hill, Lucky Largo at about $5, and in race 7 at Caulfield, Pakal, however you say it. Tell me, CGF, you don't even know what I'm talking about, do you?
You're bloody... I mean, do I just sit here and give you elocution lessons?
Yeah, I like when you correct me.
Jesus. Pakal,
that's what I said.
Pakal.
So $3.20. Price new at combination. There are 3 others to follow.
Good. My best each way bet is race 8, number 12, Eurovale. You'll get $17.05. Peter Snowden and Kieran McAvoy flashed home for 3rd. Couple of starts, backed up with another 3rd. I reckon that can do the business at 17.5. And my best bet of the day, I actually changed my mind. I've gone actually to race 6 at Rose Hill, number 1, Sidestep.
Nice one.
Get $4 there. The bookies are telling us Sydney race 3, number 10.
Kingdoms.
Yes. I don't know if it's number 10 though.
Yeah, it is.
Is it number 10? No, it's not. Help me here, Beaver.
Number 10, Kingdoms.
Sydney race 5, Bobbin.
Number 8.
Number 8. Actually, Bobbin is the triple star bet of the day. They reckon that's the one. It's paying $4 for.
The money's already started coming for it too, CGF. $6.50 into about $4.80.
And Western Australia race 5, number 9, on the ropes. Sean McGroddy.
Don't we like it, mate? On the ropes.
So there's ones from the bookies. Kingdoms, Bobbin, and on the ropes.
What about my best bet?
What's your best bet, Beaver?
Strawberry Boy in Caulfield, mate.
Strawberry Boy.
Race 5, Strawberry Boy. Get on, load up. This will be winning. Beaver will bounce back with a bang on Strawberry Boy.
Good stuff. A special cheerio to Megan, who is off to Gold Coast this weekend with 14 other young ladies. They've hired out an apartment, poor apartment.
Yeah.
And it is her wedding in a couple of weeks or a month or so. And Tanil, maid of honour, is looking after them.
Well, why didn't they invite the Beaver to take care of the ladies?
I knew that was coming.
What's going on, Tanil? Please.
But anyway, So the ladies would like they're going to the Gold Coast races on Saturday, and the Gold Coast races will never be the same again, I'd suggest.
Yep, that sounds about right.
I actually thought that WA race 5 on the ropes wasn't a bad option.
They could be on the ropes by the end of it.
By then. Have you got something in the Gold Coast for them?
Yeah, I do. Race 5, number 3, Pros. Yep.
There you go, ladies. Have a great time up the Gold Coast. Congratulations, Megan. Behave yourselves and all get back in one piece.
Yep.
Please.
Perfect.
Rightio. Anything else?
Yep. Beaver's going to Hawkesbury on the weekend.
Jesus.
Hawkesbury. Oh, well, mate, he's a special guest out there.
Oh, here we go.
So the fans out there, the boys at Stratco, got a corporate day out there, and they've invited the Beaver to, load up their pockets with winners.
Stratco's a bloody shit company, isn't
it?
Yeah,
they have a corporate day out there.
And how the hell are you getting them by?
Well, mate, don't you worry. People know about Beaver all over the world. And I'll tell you what, last year I loaded their pockets, so pressure's on this year because they're expecting big things from me, CGF.
Must have lost my invite.
Mate, they want the real deal, and that's why I've been invited.
Rightio then.
What about our deal this weekend? Betezy.
Tell us.
Spring Carnival special. We've got them all coming out over the next few weeks.
You alright? What have you got for us?
Fab 5. Betezy's Fab 5. Persons to learn. It's a done deal. Overreach. Miracles of life. And what's the other one, CGF?
Gosh, I don't. You're telling that story.
Atlantic Jewel.
Atlantic Jewel.
Back any of those over the Spring Carnival, and we'll give you 10% extra on your dividend.
You'll need it.
Yeah, well, that's one for the fans.
They'll all be shorter than your legs.
Does it? Mate, it's a done deal. It's $5 or $6.
10%.
10% extra.
10%. There you go, girls in Gold Coast, because they're always looking for value.
Yeah, 10% more.
10%.
That's why they come to me, not you, CGF.
That's another edition of the CGF and Beaver Show, proudly brought to you by betezy.com.au. Bet responsibly. Have a great weekend. Everyone get home safely.
Yep.
And we'll see you next weekend.
Yep.
See you later.
Bye.